This here is a 2014 Corvette Z51. Well, once was a Corvette. And then a bad driver modification happened. And back here as well. But we have the key. The car is a manual and it's currently locked. We'll figure out how to get into this thing and start it. Now before that, let's go ahead and check it out. Perhaps it's less damaged than it really looks. And also, I kind of want a Corvette. Despite this being absolutely clapped, that hood might be safe. We'll take a look at it here shortly. But headlight is nice and safe. I actually like this body style of the Corvettes. Beautiful, nice headlights. Fender here, I think it's plastic. Yeah, these fenders are plastic or carbon fiber, fiberglass, something like that. It's definitely not aluminum or a metal of some sort. Gap here is all tight. Seems like the hood just pushed everything over here. Nice and clean on this side. We got some thick, brand new Michelin Pilot 4S's, I think so. Nope, season 4s. So this guy was driving the car everywhere, not only in the summer, but in the winter, in the rain, everything like that. If I can put my hand in there, let's get this off and take a good look. Quit ruining my video. Ouch. Back here, we got a pretty nasty hit right into the rebar, which is a very crappy situation because look at that. You see all that fiberglass is just ripped off the rear body panel. That thing got a pretty good rear end hit, and it's got its exhaust pipes stuffed. Like I'm telling you, bumper seems safe and fixable, to be honest with you. I mean, it's got some light scuffs and stuff, but the damage went under. This thing is good. Let's see if it opens up. Boom, opens up. We got the other fender in here, bunch of parts. Now that we have access on the inside, it's gonna be much easier to get the doors open. Look at that thing. See, the thing that sucks about these and how they're made is that it's not only just bolt on, bolt off stuff. You gotta know how to work with fiberglass a little bit. This side, for the most part, is safe as well. That's where the majority of the damage is. But it actually didn't really touch the door, which is nice. So you can just touch up this or blend this and you'll be solid. Let's go ahead and get that off and see what's going on over here, because the hood is propped up like that. Well, I take back anything I said about the hood being fixable. Jeez, this thing. That is crazy. See how it's made out of that carbon fiber right there? Makes this car extremely light, but an extreme pain that has to work on. This is all ripped out. These brackets are on glue. I've repaired a couple of Corvettes. They're quite difficult to repair. Now I've taken all the parts out of the rear of this Corvette, and take a look at that. It's got a bunch of water in there, and the rear body panel is cracked. Sucker here. Yeah, let's go. Honestly, a pretty basic looking interior, but it is an American car, so I don't have high expectations. Unfortunately, interior is pretty shot due to, looks like parts being in here. And I just noticed this thing. Look at this. That's pretty sick. From the top, it just looks plain black like paint. Bro, I could have never known that this is see-through. Now, will it start? Uh-oh. Ignition's on. It tried to start, but it couldn't. 82,000 miles. Whoa, it got it started. She sounds good. Probably not exactly how it's supposed to sound with the exhaust being stuffed, but I do like this dry carbon everywhere. And I just noticed passenger heated and cooling seat with a little climate control. Pretty sick. Seatbelt blown here, and obviously creased the seat. This one is also blown. Okay, I can see myself whipping this. I mean, I'm 6'7" and I fit in here, so that's good. Got the hood open as well. Don't want to cause any extra damage. Look at that beautiful little V8 ski. Let's go. I don't think there's anything special about this model. I do know that these things have some crazy horsepower if they are optioned out with the correct motor. Nothing much to see here. 80,000 miles, looks pretty clean. Looks like it should be in this condition. Now, I'm looking to spend about $40,000 to $50,000 on a fun car. What would you guys recommend? I'm literally searching right now. Let me know in the comment section, because this Corvette, I'm gonna pass on. It's got too much damage, and I would honestly want the one with a better engine.